Hello, everybody. Welcome to Salty River Homestead. This is Rhonda, and I want to talk to you today about frugality and minimalism. I want to share 5 tips with you on how to save money. Now, the number one tip I can share with you is to cut back on your eating out. I used to be really bad about this, and still I like to eat out once or twice a week. Usually on Sunday afternoon after church, I like to go out with my friends. And maybe I will pick up a burger or something on the way home from town. I don't know why I do that. I'm on my way home anyway. I can just eat when I get here. But it's become a habit over the years. But it's something I'm working on. I need to get rid of that habit, and I'm working on it. So I don't drink coffee. I'm not a big coffee fan. I do like to have a cappuccino mix that I mix here at the house. It is kind of like it's just a powdered mix that I mix with hot water. I'm not a big coffee fan, like I said. I only usually drink it in the wintertime. But I did some figures. Here, and I was surprised at what I saw. I don't go to Starbucks because, like I said, I don't drink coffee, but I know a lot of people do. And I was doing the math here, and if you go to Starbucks 5 days a week with an average price of $4, which some are more, some are less. I'm not really sure what the prices are. I looked some up on the internet, but I stuck with the price of $4. So 5 days a week at $4 a piece, you will spend in a year $1,040 on coffee at Starbucks. And then I decided, well, what if I want to eat out 5 days a week? What if I work 5 days a week? I pick up a cup of coffee on the way to work, and then I go out and have something for lunch with my friends. So at an average of $12 a day for lunch, I know that some people eat a lot cheaper. When I do pick up that burger, I always try to use my McDonald's app, and I get it for almost nothing, but still, that's money that I need to put in my pocket instead of in my mouth. So at an average of $12 a day, that's $3,120 in a year at 5 days a week that you're spending on food, eating out. If you put that with the $1,040 that you're spending on your coffee, in a year's time for coffee and food, you will spend $4,160 on eating out. I can't afford that. That would be, I live on less than about $900 a month. That would be almost half of my income for a cup of coffee and lunch. I can't do that. It's completely out of the question. Now let's go down to 3 days a week. I thought maybe that'd be more manageable. So $12 a day for lunch, 3 days a week, comes out to $1,872. And then your $4 coffee in a year would come out to $624. So in a year's time, 3 days a week, $12 for lunch, $4 for coffee, $2,496. Once again, that is totally out of my budget. I have to have a budget. So that's the very first thing that I would try to take out of my expenses was eating out. Take your lunch. Take your own coffee. Make your own coffee. It's better that way anyway. My mother fills up her mug. She takes it with her everywhere. She used to use a plastic mug, and she would actually go into gas stations and use their microwave to warm up her coffee, which I always thought was hysterical. But she saved a lot of money over the years doing that. And she likes her coffee better. So, save a lot of money that way. The next thing is to borrow instead of buying when you can. My sister and I had a party for my nephew. He was 8 years old, and we had a party, and we needed some tables. And we couldn't afford to buy tables. So we went to our church and we talked to our pastor, and our pastor said that we could borrow the tables and bring them back, and chairs. So that's what we did. We didn't have to rent any. We didn't have to buy any. We just borrowed them from our church and we took them back. And it was like the most awesome thing that we had ever done in our life. We had plenty of places for people to sit down. We had plenty of places for people to put their food. It was all taken care of, and it didn't cost us a penny. And there's been other times when I've been able to do that as well on other things. So try to think out of the box. Don't go out and buy something you're only going to use just a few times. If you can borrow it from somebody. Number 3, this kind of sounds counterintuitive at the moment, but if you would pay extra on your house payment or on your car payment, it will pay it off earlier. They'll take the amount that would be the normal amount that you would pay on your payment. The rest of it, what you paid over, would go to the principal. That would cut down on the interest over the long haul and save you money. You can do that on your home. You can do that on your car. I paid my home off in 7 years. It was not easy. I did without a lot of things, but I paid it off. My car payment, I just got through paying my car off just the end of this year. And now I'm debt free. I owe nobody anything. Or I don't owe anybody anything. My sister's such a grammar police. She would die if she heard what I just said. Number 4, watch out on impulse buys. That is something that I really have struggled with in my lifetime. I see things and I think, oh, I need that. I bring it home and I don't open it, and it sits there, and because for some reason I start having buyer's remorse right away. Did I really need that? Is it really something that I had to have? So it'll sit there for a few days and then I'll take it back. And instead, what I should have done was thought about it before I bought the thing and brought it home. But, at least I got my money back. I'm trying to work on that as well. So for me, here's a couple of things I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on the eating out. Like I said, I do eat out a lot less than I used to. And what I said before, I don't buy a lot of high dollar eating out either. I try to watch my money when I do eat out. I use an app, for the vendor or the business, and that way I can get it a lot cheaper than I would have otherwise. Number 5, stay home. Don't go anywhere. If you don't go anywhere, you can't spend any money. Don't spend the time at home searching on the internet trying to find something to buy. It doesn't work that way. Go home, stay home, save your money. Don't go anywhere. Just be happy staying at home. I can't tell you how important it is to start saving your money and making your dollar last as long as you can in today's world. Things have gotten so expensive and crazy. I went to the store yesterday and they had eggs. 30-count eggs was almost $18 for 30 eggs. 30 eggs. Used to, eggs was the cheapest protein you could buy. You could buy a dozen eggs for $1. And, feed your family breakfast and toast every day for, 12 servings, and barely spent over $1 for all 12 servings. Today, you can't do that. My mom said, pick me up some oil while you're there. So I went over to the cooking oil. The cooking oil was, I did find one, bottle of oil. It was $5.55. That was the cheapest oil they had in the whole store. It was vegetable oil. But they had like the big gallon of oil. It was anywhere from $19 to $25, depending on the brand. That's ridiculous. Save your money. Don't go out to eat. Eat what you have at home. Eat what you have at home. Make your own coffee. Take it with you in the mornings. Take your lunch. And with that, I want to say, have a good evening. God bless you all. And until next time, I love you all.